gravity. You said you wanted the ILS runway 7, is that correct? Or visual runway 7?
Alright, we are back in the cabin. The flight deck, rather.
345.
Looks like somebody's blasting off over there.
The Park Quail heading
We are just waiting for to get our clearance here, and we'll be out of here. If you watched the first video, I did some mumbling, but hopefully we kind of got this thing up and ready to go. I didn't do the whole checklist just because I don't want the video to be too long. Now let's wait and see what we get to leave. I don't think that we will be leaving runway 34 left because I just heard somebody landing south.
Right to 080.
We didn't have air traffic control before, but now we do.
That's 100. Upon reaching 9,000, reduce speed to 180.
So let's take a look here and just
Roger that,
make
down
sure
to 180, Infinity 100.
That we didn't get a clearance, which I don't think we did.
Infinity 100, traffic to follow be at your 12 o'clock, 12 miles southbound, 8,800, sending via the localizer, D Company 737.
Alright.
Infinity 100.
Let's wait for their chatter, that way we can jump in there. Denver Center, United 4838 with the weather, looking to pick up IFR clearance on over to San Francisco.
Yeah, 4838, clear to San Francisco Airport. Course 3 to favorable access transition that's filed, climb via city set, maintain 10,000. Fixed level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.6. Squawk 1464.
Alright, so we are cleared as filed via the Course 3, then we'll wax the transition. Climb via SID, except maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. The departure frequency is with you, and we're squawking 1464 for United 4838.
Yeah, 4838, back correct. Information, expect 17 right for departure.
Alright, expecting 17 right for departure, and we'll call for taxi. Alright, folks, so we got 17 right for departure.
345 heavy, it's 280 heading after Quail.
So we need to also adjust our altitude here just to make sure that we
welcome to Denver, left enable Foxtrot to the
don't go too high too fast. There we are.
Infinity 104 is going to disconnect. It looks like we're stuck in this position.
Look
like
at
your ATC.
Let's go.
Infinity 100 traffic to follow now is off your 2 o'clock 8
now,
miles.
Did you guys notice our rotation speed in the other one? But it actually calculated the correct speeds here.
Roger that. We have the traffic
40 and 45, which I think is awesome.
Infinity 100 maintain. Correction, follow traffic clears.
It's already calculated it.
Roger that. Cleared visual 16 left. Infinity 100.
Nothing. So that's pretty cool. Let's go back to flight plan. We are going to be leaving on 17 right. So let's change that. Nothing much else changes except this is saying that we need to fly heading 286, which may not necessarily be accurate. We actually need to fly heading 173 upon our departure. So we should get that situated. Not a big deal. All right. I don't know about you guys, but I am ready for pushback. I am just pulling up some information here regarding the runway,
Air 100,
so we can get the right taxi out of here.
Roger that. 16 left.
Guys
Land Infinity 100.
Taking the right taxiway once we're given the information. I'll follow this protocol so we don't get chastised, which I always find a way to get chastised or do something absolutely incorrect. when I'm flying online. Most of it happens with Pilot Edge, not VATSIM, I might add you, even though it has happened. Don't get me wrong.
Thanks, 345 heavy, just confirming your...
Always good to get a nice
down
chastising
at
from
280, sign heading.
your
Yeah,
online
correct.
ATC there. Alright, so 17 right. I need to ascertain which way we are facing. 17 right. At this point, we are actually basically facing south. So we're parallel. Now I need to know if I need to go nose left or nose right.
345 heavy, Denver.
So I will come out here.
Yeah, heading to 806, 345. Thanks, 345 heavy, that's supposed to be after Dan. Fly heading now.
Here.
Keep on this present heading that you're on. We'll see what works. Roger that.
Boom, boom. Okay. So now that I see
United 521 information alpha
which way I am
Haley,
facing,
runway 16 left approach.
I am actually facing south.
After
Here.
Taylor cleared ILS 16 left, we do have
So I need to go nose left because those nose left, the two runways this way are 17 right and 17 left. So we're gonna go this way and we're gonna take a left turn to get to 17 right. All right, so let's get the pushback cart going, folks. This is the cool part. If you guys have not witnessed this, prepare to be amazed. All right, so right now we want to push. Our little truck, or what have you not, is heading towards the plane right now, our tug. So here comes the tug.
Southwest 2764, right, runway 8.
There is the tug. Now I need to come down here and make sure that I get the parking brake off.
Runway 8, clear for takeoff.
That's the tiller. I'm just making sure on this aircraft that I don't have that to worry about.
Air 101, welcome.
All right. Parking brake is off. If you click this,
Stop the parking for Infinity 101. Thanks for the ATC. We
I
appreciate
gotta
it.
remember where the doggone parking brake is in this bird. Here it is. So it's on. Now it's off. See that? Now it says off. Now it says pushing, but it's not pushing until I push it. You see on this aircraft, I manually push the aircraft to the rear, which is pretty cool, using my joystick. So I think that is beyond awesome.
So it's 2700, you don't need enough clearance. If you need to squawk again, this is 1424, just the visor ready taxi.
Copy that. I am already squawking 144. I am ready to taxi.
So it's 2700, runway 17 right, taxi via Mike 10.
So I am actually controlling my own pushback, which I, again, think is fairly awesome. Now this is the standard or stock
Southwest 9754, 6.9er.
airport scenery for FSX, or excuse me, for X-Plane.
Contact climb maintain level 370.
And I'm, it's okay with me.
370.
However, I do plan to upgrade all of my scenery to payware at some point, as I have invested quite a bit of money to have a computer that can successfully fly X-Plane with no problems. And so it would be remiss of me not to upgrade my scenery
for the contact 30 miles northeast of Beehive,
or each of the airports that I fly into. Not all, but the major ones that I fly quite a bit online. So anyway, that's my plan. We can always have a plan, right? All right. I'd say that's a fairly good pushback there, folks. Alright, so I'm going to jump back in. I am going to get the parking brake back on. Parking brake is back on. We're going to come over here. One thing that I need to do for the announcements is I need to hit this little PA button. And we're going to come over here. And you just hit push again. It's retracting. Now we can come here to the cab announcements. And if you just hit play, they're going to do a little welcome aboard speech, which I need to turn it up. There we go.
The flight crew will do everything possible to make your flight comfortable and enjoyable.
Of course, you know, I am being a Englishman right now. Of course. And we want to come over here and do the old trusty doors to auto.
Attention all flight attendants, doors to automatic.
FedEx 345 Heavy, descend maintain 8.
Alright. Now we need to get ready for engine start. So guess what? Here's the fun part. We start
Maintain 8,000.
clicking all
FedEx
these wonderful
345.
buttons that we haven't clicked. Of course, not the generators yet. These are going to all go to fault until we start. Actually, let's turn those off.
Service center, Sun 426. with the
Gens
pilot.
are off. Packs are
Sunday
off.
426, though.
Everything else is
We're
good.
at
So
moderate visitor turbulence at
we
flight level
are
250.
going to put these to auto as well.
But, it's definitely unfair. And just
All
stay on
right, so
our
we're going to come
route
over
of
here to
flight.
the right.
And
We're gonna go
we're going to temperature out here of
up
about minus 25
On
Celsius.
number 2, now instead of having it on the APU,
Sunday 426.
we're going to have it on the engine. As you see here, we're coming up.
Roger, will do. We're going to start our step climb at Echo Romeo. So.
Inferior 100, welcome to Denver, left off the high speed.
And we are
Parking
coming
desk.
up.
Roger that. Over to parking and 5100. Thank you.
You guys can see that engine
Yeah,
just climbing away.
7, runway 16 left, clear line.
Clear line 16 left, Delta 521.
Alright, we're going to get a little master warning there, which is no problem. We got a couple more systems to cut on. Matter of fact, we'll just do it now. We got to cut all 4 of these rusty, dusty systems on. Now I am paying attention for this.
Confirming 8 and 0, show you at 7,400 now.
Fault, blah, blah, blah. We'll get the rest of this on once we get the packs on. Hydraulic, yellow, hydraulic loss. It's no problem. We're going to get all this on. We'll get the GPWS. It's off. We will definitely turn that on.
The FedEx 345 heavy reduced speed.
Let's
to
go
10.
ahead and get number 2 going. As you can see, that's coming up. Once number, I said number 2, but I always start 2 first, then 1. As number 1 comes up,
Heading
we
180.
will get that squared away.
FedEx 345 heavy speed to
We'll get our
109.
doggone
Oh.
we will get our
And then Southwest 2700, did you get a minute? Are you ready?
we are going to get our
It's ready now.
doggone
Southwest
At a loss for words,
2700,
people help me.
flight heading 150,
Flaps configured and brakes on and all that good
17
stuff.
clear takeoff.
just waiting for this to stabilize so I can get the APU off and get the packs on. She looks pretty stable to me. So let's get our generators on. They shouldn't be at a fault anymore. We can turn the APU bleed off right now. Put the isolation valve to auto. Close auto. Airflow should be normal. There we go. Packs are on. Now we can turn the APU off. The APU will go to a fault. We'll cut that off. And then, of course, we're going to go check our annunciator panel. There'll be a few things left for us to do.
FedEx 345,
So we need to get the
Actually, this is
anti-skid on. Auto brake. We need the spoiler set. And let's see.
FedEx 345, turn right heading 50.
Nose, gear. Actuator fault. So now we're going to come back over here in the middle.
FedEx 345.
We're going to do this. Go down to where it says servos. We're going to go to controls. And here's our weather information off. But this, we need to get this on to the GPWS. And we'll put this flat mode on. And we're going to actually just put our transponder on to squawk. We're going to put our TCAS into TARA.
FedEx 345, sir. Just show you climbing down to 7,000 here below the MV.
Alright, now we need brakes to auto. Ground spoiler.
Yeah, I see that. I typed it out.
Abnormal nose.
Climbing
Takeoff
to
configuration test. There we go. Oh, and our hydraulics up top. That was part of the problem for some of those faults. Right, now we're going to come down and still check the that pretty much took care of a lot of the problem. Here's our anti-skid right here. Now we just need to configure our brakes. Now the way you configure your brakes in this aircraft, it doesn't have, as you can see up here, there's no rejected takeoff, you know, 1, 2, 3 for the auto brakes. So you have to come down here to will.
2700 advising you the automated weather at flight below.
And
visual approach 17.
We are going to.
My apologies.
Roger that, visual approach on runway 17.
Believe it is.
FedEx 345 heavy. You are 6 miles.
I gotta remember which one it is now. It was some weird stuff last time.
Maintain keep until establishment
I
will
don't
pleasure
know
clear
if
outlet
it
from
was
the
this
approach.
one.
Turn right heading 150. Clear for the 07 ILS approach. FedEx 345.
FedEx 345 heavy. It'll be 0.
Bear with me here, folks. I did this one time.
Right
It's
there,
either this one, which is not that.
Can you type that?
Brake fan. I think it's this right here, folks.
It'll be
Honest
right
with
here
you.
heading 050. I'll turn it. I'll text you now.
I honestly think it was
Turn right
this
heading 050.
for the braking action.
It's in the air 100. Correction.
There we
Yeah,
go.
521.
Rejected takeoff, folks. Who's the man?
Foster
Right
departure,
here. You
United
hit this
511.
little button here for your auto brake to reject the takeoff. Otherwise, if you take that off, you can.
FedEx
You could-
345 heavy wind.
There you go, auto brake low.
17 runway 7 clear to land.
But we're not doing that. Auto brake, rejected takeoff. That's what we're doing.
07. FedEx.
All right, cabin ready, spoilers armed, flaps take off, auto brake. Now we need to do our configuration test. So now we need to look slats or flaps. Oh, duh. So let's get those down. Let's get this guy's display on the right one over here. What are you doing, first officer? There we go. I got him going to 3. We can come back here and check. Oh, look at that. Passenger's got a good sight on that. Alright. Now let's do our takeoff configuration test again. Ooh, what do you know? We are good to go.
Southwest 2700 Centennial 2954.
Alright. Denver Tower, United 4838, ready to go. Taxi to the active, please.
Southwest 2700, to repeat that.
Southwest 2700 Centennial 2954.
2954, altimeter, copy that.
Alright.
United 4838, runway 16 left, taxi via Gulf.
16 left, taxi via Gulf for United 4838. All right, so actually 16 left.
United 4838, my apologies, you're on the east side of the field there. Runway 17 right, taxi via Mike 10.
All right, runway 17 right, taxi via Mike 10 for United 4838. Thanks for that. Okay, so he kept us, he must have just kind of been looking and see where we were at on the field. So we're going to taxi via Mike and then Mike 10. Cool. So that should be the way we're facing, folks. Let's go and turn our parking brake off. Parking brake is off. Up top, let's get our taxi light on. Our little nose situation is on. There we go, folks.
FedEx 345, heavy welcome. High speed
All right.
Bravo. Are you going to park at the South Garville ramp, or are you going to pull in the terminal?
So, it's time for the little safety demonstration.
To the cargo.
Ladies and gentlemen,
FedEx
Like I
345.
said, not a
heavy,
bad
right here.
aircraft.
Bravo, Gold, right on Alpha, Alpha, Mike, Alpha is the parking.
when the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seat
Get a little better view here.
metal fittings one into the other and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap.
And she does get up quite a bit easily on the
Of the buckle, we suggest
taxi.
that you keep your seat
No worries.
fastened throughout the flight, as we may experience turbulence.
Taxi via Bravo Golf Alpha Alpha Mike Alpha to cargo.
4 on the left
FedEx
side of the
345.
cabin and 4 on the right. Please take a few moments now.
Hopefully we
to
get
locate your
this
nearest
traffic
exit.
out of the way here.
In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you.
Sped up. He knows what's good for him. All right, here's Lima. Mike should be the next one.
By moving the handle in the direction of the arrow, each door is equipped with an inflatable slide, which may also be detached and used as a life raft.
All right.
Oxygen and the air pressure are always being monitored. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow,
The one thing that I am not fond about in X-Plane is the braking. It's either brake at 50% or brake at 100%. All right. Left on Mike here.
And then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a uniformed crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. Lean forward with your hands on top
All
of your
right.
head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor.
Mike 10 should be the second right.
Located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and
This is
remove
Mike
the bag.
9.
Slip it over your head. Pass the straps around
Get
the
our
waist and adjust at the front.
Flight attendant seats for
Visual
takeoff.
aircraft Denver, 8 information Bravo, currently in 23, correction 24032, gust 39 on 729 or 56.
Here's Mike 10.
Like to attract attention. Also, your seat bottom cushion can be used as a flotation.
And then, you know, sorry for the long videos. Me not being an expert with this aircraft, but I tell you, there's a lot to do, especially when you're learning a new aircraft.
Laptop computers may be used when the seat belt sign is on.
All right.
Or when
Just
permitted
trying to
by
get
crew.
this turn here situated.
Mobile telephones, remote controlled
All right.
or any electronic devices
So we
on
are
board
here,
the antenna must be
ready to
turned
go.
off at all
It's
times.
a bit of long-winded
That this is a non-smoking flight.
little safety brief there.
Disabling or destroying the smoke detectors located
Denver Center,
behind the
United
prohibited
4838
by law.
holding short
You
of
will find this
runway
and all the other safety
17
information
right
of the code
on Mike 10 ready to
located in
go.
the pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate
All
to
right.
ask one of our crew members. We
Yeah,
look forward to your
4838, the winds have shifted, it's currently reporting 24032, gust 39, runway 26 and runway 25 are available if you want it, if not, I can sing on 17 right.
You know, I think we'll take our chances on 17 right. My fuel planning I didn't really plan a contingency to go across the other side of the field, so we'll take our chances with 17 right if that's okay with you.
Yeah, 4838, I'm not driving it, so it's all good with me. This is Block 1 Charlie, wind 24032, gust 39, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff for United 4838. Alright, and let's just make sure
I
that,
can tell you from sitting at home here in Louisville, considering already Southwest 2700.
let's see here. Make sure we squawk mode Charlie on, as he did say preferences, scroll, and let's go here with squawk. Just trying to make sure that we have
Denver 79, United 1779, request radio check.
our, let me see
Yeah,
if it's in
1779, 505.
flight plan. Let's see, send flight plan.
Roger that, sure, thanks. I was just, wanted to check in if, you said, if
We
needed
should
runway
be
26,
squawk
is that correct?
Charlie
1779?
right now, as we're on. You
Yeah,
come here to the squawk.
1779 is probably the easiest taxi for you is runway 25, but we just switched
See,
information
we
Charlie
had the
now,
right
so
squawk
go ahead
code
and
in
pick it up,
there, which
25
was
and 26 the party.
1464.
Roger that, we'll pick.
And let's go with mode. Auto, standby on. Let's go to auto. Maybe that's it.
FedEx 345, you said you're unable to move in that position.
Alright. Let's do it. We got beacon on, strobes on. Let's get our landing lights on. We better put the
Couple 2700 to
logo light on.
10,000.
And
Colorado Springfield,
runway turn off on. Put that to auto. Nose landing on. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Let's just come up a little bit so we can see what we're doing.
Roger that, Southwest 2700 down to 10,000, just booking for the 2951.
Just glad we didn't have to taxi anywhere else. A lot of stuff going on here. Alright, right turn here. Line this bad boy up.
Okay.
Alright, we got Toga.
So it's 2700, the Playboy 296 was 0.
It's like
Wind
140.
250, just in case you didn't have the weather.
5 is our rotation here.
Roger that, down to 2950.
Alright. Go 10 degrees nose up here. Positive rate.
It's always 27, I'm not sure. I think you read, assumed that was mild. Just instead of making 10,000, give you the weather over there.
Alright. Let's see here.
Roger that, that's 10,010. What was the alternative reading you gave? I thought it was 2950.
It'll be
one level of flaps
2961
up.
for Colorado Springs, which you're close to, but the airport is 2960. Also, looks like runway 17 won't be favored because you have a little crosswind, just like the ILS, or correction, visual approach runway 26 left.
I'm just trying to get this Coors going here. And let's get it to climb. We're in climb now. So we should be making a turn to foams, which we didn't have programmed in, of course. Foams is at 274.
Roger that, we're going to change over to
So we'll just do a nice little turn to 274. Just gonna hand fly it.
It's LS 27 at Roger. Proceed to side 2.
And let's see here. Let's on the heading. Let's go autopilot on. We are in heading mode. Let's go to 273.
That was 2700 to 718
Auto throttle should already be on. Auto throttle. Let's go ahead and control our speed too. I know I did have it set, but let's keep our speed up here. Get it to about 245. I think Denver Center may have forgot about us. Let's see here. We should be in our right turn. We're at heading. Let's get over to heading. There we go. 274. And then we are going. So that, you know, this departure was all messed up. I forgot. He gave me a different runway. I had my spots programmed there, but IPAL is where we need to be going. So let's get into our flight plan here. So IPAL is actually where we need to go. Let's come down
That was
here.
2700 Denver Center.
And let's come down here. Let's go direct to IPAL. And we'll insert that. And so we're not that far off, folks. See that? We weren't that far off on just doing like a blind approach. And IPAL's at 12,000, but we'll
That was
stay at
2700 best rated descent.
we'll stay at 10,000 and see if he gets in contact with us at any point here. Flaps are all the way up. Gear is up.
Southwest 9754, leave my airspace for the service approved.
I think he was a bit overwhelmed. He hasn't checked in what my altitude was yet.
9754.
But I'm pretty much direct IPAL. I'm going to stay at 10,000 here. Let's go up on the speed.
It's Southwest 2700, you gotta give me a little better descent if you can, obviously. Yeah,
I think the
take
Southwest
down.
27 is
Go
giving
from
him a
there,
hard
come
time, is
back
what
around.
it is. Let's check back in with to see what the passengers see. Nice little view down there. We got a left side view here too as well.
That was 2700 to 718, 7000.
They did do an awesome job on this cabin. It is detailed or modeled quite nicely in my opinion. Back here in the old economy class.
That was 2700, we'll just to make both our lives easier, just fly heading 280 for now, 280.
Yeah, like I said,
And
that
hold off
Southwest
now,
flight
just maintain
is
8,000.
giving him run for his money, so he forgot about us. This wouldn't happen on Pilot Edge. I probably would have got chastised a few different times. So we're at 10,000. While we're waiting on our air traffic control to remember we exist, we will turn our landing lights off.
If that was 27, what I'll do is we'll just bring you the heading, once you hit 8,000, reduce speed to 210 knots, and then I'll turn you back to the east there in a few miles.
And you
That
know,
way
I'm also
you have enough
thinking
time to
one
get
of the
down.
issues may have been that he cannot see us in the air because of our squawk. But he should be able to.
Yeah, 4838, you're on frequency.
I absolutely am, sir.
For some reason it's showing you squawking. Stand by there, I lost your track.
Yeah, no worries. I actually think that was a problem. I'm flying on X-Plane, the flight factor A350, and it says it's squawk on or auto, and you know, I just can't. I'm gonna send you an ident and see if that works. Let's see, squawks.
Yeah, 4830, I wish I could help you out, and I don't know anything about X-Plane, but if you want to ident, we'll see if I can take you up or not.
Okay, stand by. I'm going to try to ident here. I got to put the right squat code back in here. It erased on me. I see what I did, folks. You got to be smarter than the equipment you're working on. 164. Let's go with ident.
And Southwest 4830, radar contact 30. Christian United 4830, radar contact 30 miles west of the Denver airport.
Roger, appreciate that. And does it still show I'm squawk standby, or is it did it go to Charlie?
Mo Charlie, I think 10,000, just confirm on the altitude, climb maintain level 380, or Christian 360.
All right, I appreciate that. Going up to flight level 360.
2,000.
Southwest 090.
2,000.
Actually, Southwest 2700, turn right direct.
All right. So with that was just a nasty, nasty departure. We're going up flight level 360. It does show, so maybe I have to hit ident is the the problem in this aircraft. But passengers hopefully they don't know what's going on, but they got a good little scare with the mountains being that close there. Anyway, we're going up. I'll probably just do a manual, and a bit of a little cloud here. I'll probably just do a manual climb here. Then once we get to where we're going, we'll get it back to VNAV, which actually it's on now.
Denver Center United
Let's see.
1779 to Denver Information
Our
Charlie.
next waypoint here is Molson at 14,000. And we're crossing it at 14,000. And the Bolt, we did it 16,000. So it looks like it's following a pretty nice vertical path there. The only caveat is when you get a runway change at the last minute, you have certain waypoints that you're not necessarily, are navving to because of your different direction that you're leaving. Changes the whole game. Anyway, this was our departure. It's a pretty long video. I'll have to put that in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed the football follies with me. Nice scenery. The airplane, very flyable, very friendly to fly. Perhaps I'll do better next time. Like for example here, we got a few things on the annunciator panel. Terrain system off and glide slope mode off. Well, let's just get that taken care of before I let you guys go. So we can just go to controls here. We can fix that. And the terrain, let's get the weather on. And let's see here, we'll do gain auto. Mode map. Let's see weather. I don't even know what that is, but let's just put that on auto. And we'll just put everything to auto here. We got TAR array. I don't know. Oh, here's terrain mode. You guys should have told me. There we go. So we got everything on. I guess no reason for that stuff to be off. Cockpit door is unlocked. I know exactly where that's at. We're just going to come down here. And it says that the cockpit door is open. Well, it doesn't look open to me. There we go. It's locked. Maybe the open meant it was unlocked. And now we can go into standard. So if we come here and just click standard, now that we passed flight level 180, absolutely horrific departure, folks. But at least we got to see some of the things that you might actually suffer from
Ladies and gentlemen,
when you fly this aircraft. It's enjoyable, it's a challenge. Alright, passing above some of these here clouds. I will see you guys on the descent, approach, and landing. Until then, take care and don't laugh too hard at my mistakes.